All right, so I got that wall done, and I got the corner caulked. That looks a lot better. I got an area right here that's a little boogered up. I may work on that with some mud or plaster. But once it's painted and the trim's put on, it's really going to blend in together. Everything's looking good. Keep on going. Hello everybody, welcome back to Red Shirt Video. In my timeline, it's only been a couple of days since I was here, which is very rare. Usually I have to wait a week or two before I can come back, but things worked out. So I'm back up here trying to keep the momentum going. We got quite a bit done last time. As you saw, I brought some caulk and some construction adhesive. Boy, that's a mouthful. Yesterday, I went around the front room and I got everything caulked, so that's taken care of. I still need to put the little pieces up top of paneling up there, but that room's mostly done. I switched gears and I got started in here in the bathroom. I cleaned everything out, and you can see behind me there's some green rock. That's the sheetrock that you put in behind a area that's going to get a lot of moisture. It's mold resistant. So as of now, I have finished the sheetrock. I got this panel put up, and like I said, I finished the last of that in there. So I'm going to mud this, and then I'm going to start either paneling or doing the ceiling. Not sure which, but appreciate you being here, and I'm looking forward to seeing what all we can get done in this trip. So let's get after it. So I got a coat of mud on the walls, and I'm letting that dry because I actually might go back and put a little more on there. Either way, it needs to dry. So I decided to do the ceiling. And these are 6-foot dog-eared fence pickets. And I got them. They were culled, and I got them for $1 each, I think, 50 cents. I think it was $1. Anyway, I did not run these through my planer. This is going to be a rough textured ceiling, unlike the rest of the cabin, the tiny house, but it'll blend in just fine. So yeah, I'm starting with the installation, and the way I did the sheetrock previously, when I put this wall up, I left it to where I could tuck it under there. So let's see how this goes. This wire is a 10-3 wire that I left coiled up inside the wall when I did the electrical. I need to try to get it down through the floor because ultimately this needs to go to my water heater. I want to build a room out back that's going to be a shed style little small room just for that purpose. Something like what I did in this fancy drawing. I was trying to figure out why I was having trouble drilling down through the floor, so I went underneath to do a little inspection, and what I discovered was that when they built this shed along the front and the back beam, they laid a 2x6 or a 2x8 down flat. I was just having a little trouble drilling through two different layers, and I was even unsure of what I was drilling through. So I went down and under and around back, and I'm inspecting, just trying to figure out what's going on. And I stuck my hand up in there so I could feel that ledge, and at some point I felt something that felt a little funny, and I just wasn't sure what it was. Stuck my hand up there again, and the next thing you know, I saw a 14-inch tail coming down at me. Well, I didn't have my phone with me because I'd been doing some filming inside the bathroom. So I went to get my phone, and I also went to the barn, and I got some gloves and a crowbar, and I came back and I started trying to pry up in there and see if I could rouse that sucker out. I found a bird's nest in the corner, and I was able to get most of that out. And I dug around for quite a while, and eventually I got the nerve up and I went around back under again and tried with my phone to look and see up in there, and I never could see anything. That sucker got away. He was gone. I don't know if he was after that bird's nest. I think it might have been an old nest, or maybe he was just up there chilling on that ledge. It had been raining a little bit the day before. Maybe he just found a nice cool hiding spot. Eventually I had to get back to the task at hand, finish drilling and see if I could get that wire down through there. So I did a little bit of measuring and found my drilling point, and after a little bit I was able to get that hole up in there and get the wire down. I'll leave that for another day. The wife and I are up here walking around. There's a fence here that I've never seen. It's got T-posts, chain link fence. I thought I'd been on most of this area of the property. There's the corner of it. I'll see. This piece ended up being quite challenging because of the round light fixture for the vanity, plus the window and the outlet. So we're going to do a recap on this bathroom. If you remember, the first thing that I did in that bottom left-hand corner was I poked a wire down through the floor. Then I sheetrocked that back wall and all of this wall on the right. After that, I put the cedar on the ceiling. You can see the heater right there. That's ready to be put the trim on and everything. I still need to cut the holes for the LED can lights. I may do that here just right now. After that, I got the beadboard paneling on this wall. Came out pretty darn good. I used another trash piece on this section right here because it's going to be behind this this cabinet for the sink. And then on this wall, I also got beadboard put up. Now I still don't know 100% what I'm going to do about a shower. Shower is going to go in that corner. And I was looking at it today. I've been planning on a 32-incher corner shower, and I think I can fit a 36-inch. And the front of it would be right about where this angle is. And I'm standing on where the commode would be. This, I don't know if you can see the lines, but this little section right here, we have a small little cabinet that's going to go there just to keep a few bathroom things. I may actually have enough room to build a cabinet behind it, but we'll see. Yeah, so the commode's going to go right under this window. Then there'll be a cabinet in that little corner and a corner shower. Little turtle on the road. Trying to cross the road.